Man, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy SoFly Trades here, and I'm back with another video. You feel me? And today I just wanna basically give you guys, an idea of what I was looking at, for come tomorrow. My plan has changed around a little bit, seeing as though I made a plan early on in the morning and it kind of hit my plan, on the weekend right now. So some of it is invalidated, but I'll just go ahead and jump right into it. And I just want to let you guys know I did make my Discord, Sniper Gang Trading, Sniper Gang for life. You feel me? That's what we do. We sniping our entries and our exits out here. Pew, pew, pew. Sniping all of them. You feel me? So long story short, I'll just show you guys this little Discord I brought up. So this morning, things are a little different. But this morning price was around here, and I was basically saying, I was looking basically if we was a push up Monday, I was looking for rejects up at the 390 level. I was looking for rejects up at here if we were pushing up, and leave some room to add up to 391 to take back down to my demand zone. The demand zone that I have is, right around here if we were to push up, and we did push up. But I told him I'll be looking for calls down here at the 384 area. I have a small 15-minute demand zone, which would be right here. If we got down here, I'd be looking for call options down here because I noticed we had some buyers sitting down here. So, I was going to take that, stack my probabilities on this trade and take this trade because I feel like it'd go in my favor. But that's why we have proper risk management. If I was to get in this trade, I'd set my stop loss right under this level, right under there. You know what I mean? But told him I'd be looking to get in the call options down at this key level to take up to 386.31, which would be exactly, if we were to drop down here, I'd take it right up here, which is that's a good 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, so 384.32, about $2, about $2 move, so it's a good 2 to risk to reward ratio. So I'd be looking to take that. But so far, that was what I was looking for come Monday. I remember we are bearish on our bigger time frames, and the bigger time frames hold more weight. So basically, meaning we'd go down this weekend. But ideally, I'd like to see puts. So today, ignore this, but today it was just right here. And earlier, what do you know? We gapped up almost $2, basically, almost a $3 gap up. So basically Monday, this might be beautiful Monday. This might be beautiful come Monday, because basically now what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a push up here to my next key level slash supply zone that I have here to take some some put calls. I'll go in light right here, depending on price action, leave room to add all the way up to 394 52. Basically I'll leave some room to add up there. But I'm very confident that we'll reject this 393 area if we get up here tomorrow, just to take it all the, since we have a gap up. I think we'll fill this gap down tomorrow. Most likely, I think we'll fill it. That's usually what happens in the stock market. But ideally, this is what I'd like to take tomorrow. I'd like to see, push up again to this key level I have here and take a reject off of it. Remember, you want to take puts at resistance and calls at support. You do not want to take call options. Basically, you do not want to take an option for it to go continuously up, at a resistance. This is basically your ceiling. Your resistance is basically your ceiling, and your support is basically your floor. It's hard to break through the floor or the ceiling. So basically, you do not, you do not want to take call options trying to break through the ceiling, and you also don't want to take put options trying to break through the floor. You want to wait for what's called price action. So basically, you like to wait for a push. Say if you did want to take call options right here because it was looking pretty bullish, what you look for, you wouldn't look for call options under this level. No, 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 no. That's the fastest way to lose your money. You look for call options on a break above this level, and then you'd want price to pull back to this level and hold it, which that's what you call a break and a retest of the key level or zone. And basically what I'd look for is I'd look for a break of this key level with an increase in volume. I'd want an increase in volume, basically saying that buyers are actually behind this move. And I'd like to pull back down on a decrease in volume, basically saying that sellers, are not on this move. So I'll basically draw it in for you guys. So I know some people are more visual. So basically what I'd like to see if I was to take a call option for it to keep going up, I'd basically like to see us break above like this, break above, but I'd like to see high volume. I'd like to see a good amount of high volume. Let me just draw this random stick here. I like to see a good amount of this high volume right there. I kind of messed it up here. Don't even pay attention to it. I messed it up a little bit. But long story short, I'd like a high volume stick above this average volume bar right here, basically saying that buyers are really there on this breakout above this key level. And then basically what I like to see is I don't take call options when it break out. No, 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 no. You have to be a little bit more patient, just slightly more patient. You'd want it to do this. You want it to break out and you want it to come back, touch this key level right here. You want it to touch it on, I'd say, low volume, particularly low volume, basically saying that sellers aren't truly in this area and they truly, don't have enough power to take price back down. And ideally, I'd wait maybe for a chop, basically saying that I'd wait for price to hold this area, basically trading kind of sideways a little bit, somewhat like this, you know what I mean? But holding this level, holding this key level at 393.51. Then once I see confirmed price action and volume saying that, sellers aren't strong enough to break this level, I basically want to take the price back up to this key level right here at 395.55. So that right there alone creates a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, because usually my trades, I like to take 2-to-1 risk to reward, 1.5 risk to reward. I usually don't go for the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Just saying because, I like to maximize my profits, and that's just particularly what I look for when I get in a trade. I look for a 2-to-1 or 1.5-to-1 risk to reward ratio, basically saying that I like more reward than risk. I don't like my risk to reward to be exactly even. I like my reward to be higher than my risk that I'm risking in that trade. Basically, that's how I trade. So I just wanted to give you guys a visual example of what I'd be looking for. And say we break on the downside, let me delete these really quick. Don't want anyone to get confused by anything. Let me just delete these. I'm sorry. I don't know why it wants to be difficult right now, but that's usually how it is. I'm just trying to delete these key levels. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to make you guys wait. I just wanted to clean up my chart. But long story, we had a little candlestick change here. But anyway, say for instance, I want to take this price down from this key level. This is what I'd look for right here. Look for a push up on low volume, right? But I'd like to see price chop around this area. Basically on low buying volume. Basically, I want to see that, buyers aren't that strong enough to push through that key level, if that makes sense. And the way you see how strong buyers or seller is with the volume. You want to use volume. That's because the people that move price, market makers, specialists, etc., they like to manipulate prices. So and they can hide their moves. They like to use, and they can say the newest flavor of Captain Crunch just came out, and just with that news alone, they will use that news to push the market up or push it down. So in order to see what they're really doing, I use volume. This big, volume can, as you can see right here, we had a big push up, but this is what you call a wick, and you seen the sellers at this key level push the price right back down once we pushed up here. That's why you see this big long red wick right here. So that's just indicating that you have sellers at this level that want to take the price down. So long story short, as I was saying, if I wanted to take this 393.51 on back down, I'd be waiting for this chop around here, look for price action to confirm buyers aren't strong enough to break through this key level. And then I'll take this on down. Like, say for instance, right? Say for instance, I'm just drawing something random now, but for instance, we come down here pre-market, and then come market open, we start to push up, because that's what happens, or it could happen before. You never know. But I'd be taking put options right around here at 393.51. I'd be taking this all the way back down. I want to take it back down to my key level, honestly. Now, ideally, we won't see a straight move down like that. We'll see something like this. We get to this. I'll be cutting some of my positions right here. See a little minor push up. See a minor push up just to break back down. See another minor push up just to break right back down. That's most likely what we'd see, given this scenario. If this scenario plays out, that's most likely what we'd see. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for tomorrow. I hope you guys found value in this. Just comment down below what you like to see, some suggestions. And again, I got my Discord link in my bio. Go feel free to check that out right now. Eventually, when I start building a bigger following base, I will be charging people to join the Discord. So get in right now while you can. It's free. And, I'll always have free value on my YouTube, and eventually I'll start doing a little pre-market analysis. I'll have some free value on there every morning. So before pre-market, you can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at, how I might go about my day. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.